Hey everyone, how are we doing today? Good, I hope. So today, let me plug in my phone. Excuse me. So today, we're going to be doing another Resin Molds Express box. We're going to do the butterfly storage. Well, it would go that way. No, it would go that way. We're going to do the storage box today. And we're going to do this custom order for the vintage jar. We're going to do it in the same colors. The only thing I'm going to do different is I'm going to put this one through the vacuum chamber and see if we can eliminate the bubbles without messing up the marbling. So, if I mess it up, I'll just redo it again. But for the butterfly, I'm just going to use some things Miss Nielsa sent me. Someone told me these came from the Dollar Tree. Well, that must have been a while ago, because I ain't never seen them in the Dollar Tree. And then there's some blue glitter she also sent. I just want to use that for the butterfly. So, for this butterfly, it says it holds 7.1 ounces. But I'm going to just make up 8 ounces. I'm going to use the Resiners epoxy resin today. You can use any resin you prefer. It does not matter. I have a new mat down. It's silver. This is like that shiny black one, only it's silver. I'm hoping it kind of brightens up the mood here, or the camera, because the black, it's just so dark. And it's like a Teflon. Oh, don't want to go over. I'm going to make up 8 just in case. And then once it's mixed, I am going to divide it 4 and 4 so we can get our glitters in here. Because this cup right here will be all the way to 8. And I'm going to mix the glitter in by hand, not the mixer. So yeah, okay, that's 8 right there. All right, so I want to kind of work on one at a time so as to not get it all confused. So I'm going to put this in to my Resiners mixer, which is on the left side of me. Love this thing. I'm going to let it go for 4 minutes. Get him on to stir in there, and I'll be back as soon as it gets finished mixing for 4 minutes, loves. See you soon. Alright everyone, I have my resin ready to rock and roll. I am gonna kind of stir my sides up real quick before I split this cup. And this cup is so full to where it wouldn't even work even if it was clear without me stopping that vacuum chamber. Alright. I'm going to put 4 in here. I'm going to just divide it half and half here, that's all. And get this off of here. Alright, so let's see here. I'm going to get 2 regular sticks. Let's see. How much is in this one? 4? Okay, that one's got a little bit more. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think I'm going to put this one at the bottom. So I want a good little bit of glitter in there. And I think I'm going to use this one for the top of the jar. But I'm also going to put a little bit in here just to blend the two. But mostly blue. But yet I still want them to match really well. And maybe a wee bit more of this one in here. Just to give it a little extra color. Okay. I think that is good. I am going to put like, probably probably 2 or 3 drops of glue in there. It's 4 ounces. We will see. Let me get this one mixed up here. This one's got little musical notes in it and everything. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of blue, just a little bit, to this one. Just sort of bring some of that blue to that top. Maybe a wee bit more. Just a wee bit more. Let me see here. A little bit more there. I want them to match up, but yet I want the top to be a little bit different. This one I don't think we need any glue in at all. Where is the glue? Oh, okay, there it is. I thought I had put it somewhere else, but apparently I did not. Let me see here. Yeah, see, this one's still kind of thing. All right. I'm wondering if I should put a little bit more of this one in. Just, ooh, almost dropped the top in. Just a little bit more. Put that over there. Okay. I think I'm gonna put, let's see, maybe 2 drops in here. 1, 2, no, let's go 3. And see how it feels, because it's already kind of thick. Okay, let me see about this one. I think I'm gonna put some in here too, just well. Oh, I brought a new bottle, but I'm trying to use this one up first. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put 1 more in this one. 4. So that's 4 in this one, 3 in this one. This one really didn't need it, I don't think, but I went on and did it anyway. Okay. Go on and added that last one in there. I'm gonna get these through this vacuum chamber. Oh yeah, see how it just thick. It's goopy. Alright, let me get these in the vacuum chamber, get all these bubbles that I can get out, and I'll be right back, you guys. Alrighty, well, I had to split the cups again because that thing wouldn't stop bubbling over to save its life. So, I just went on and split this thing again. It was just going crazy. So we're going to put this one inside the top of the box, which is really thick. It might hold more than 4 ounces. That is a lot of resin in just the top part here. All right. I will scrape that out a little bit later here. Let me see here. Go on and just kind of get him a little swishing around here. Hopefully we don't get any bubbles. Oh, there's a piece of silicone stuck in here. Gotcha. All right, let's get the rest of this one out. That was 4 ounces plus all the glitter, and I don't think 4 ounces is going to be enough to do this top. Oh no, never mind. I think it might. There's a big old bunch of glitter in here. Probably going to have extra because of all the glitter I put in here. Get all of this in here. It's really thick. As you can see, I put a lot of glitter in. Alrighty, let's see here. Going to get all of this in here. We'll be giving him a spray down. Alright, so in here we're going to get this other blue mixture. I'm going to run my fingers through it with this alcohol here and make sure it's all over. Going to get all of this gooey stuff in here. Oop. Let that run down. It's a little tight squeeze in there. Tight squeeze. Alright, I'm gonna stop right there. And since I can see through this, I want to make sure there are no bubbles. I think that's one right there. Okay, oops. Try to make sure we don't get any bubbles. I could use the same stick. It all has the same glitter in it. Try to get this off top here. Get it to go on down to the bottom, so we can get the rest in. You know, it's much thicker with the glitter in it. And then you've got the glue in here. So it doesn't move like it would if it was just mica powder. It moves a little bit slower there. I am going to make sure I scrape my cups into the scrappy bins there with my other spatula that gets everything out of the cup. And I do mean everything. Oops. Making messes. Alright, so I don't see any bubbles in here. Now, I'm not sure about this, but I'm going to try to double check it there. And yes, we will be having some, and I am making a mess. I know that ain't thunder again, Lord. It ain't rain all day. We done had rain, I think, for 5 days straight, Lord. It rained out. Oh yeah, so we are going to have some extra left. I am going to, where's my little thing at? Try to go around this and just see if we have any bubbles. I don't know if I could even tell if I tried. I might be creating some, knowing my luck. But you know what? I can just always fill them in with a little resin. I think that's what I'm going to do if I have to. Because after all, it's just a bubble. Oh, and it will be on the lip. So it will be easier to do it that way. Okay, is that full? Yeah. Pretty good. I think it could probably take a tad bit more here. Is that a bubble sticking up? Tad bit more, just a little bit. I actually think this one could take a little bit more too, so I'm going to put a little dip in there, and I'll just swirl it around here so it kind of blends. Yeah, because it could use a little bit more. Yeah. There we go. Hopefully we don't get any bubbles, but you know how that goes. Alright, we got a little bit left. I'm going to find a little extra thingy to put him in. Where is... Let's see here. I'm trying to find one of my molds. know it's in here somewhere. I just got to find it. Where are you in this bin? I know you in here. There you are. I knew he was in here. I'm going to pull out my arrowheads mold. This one's mine. You won't get one all chopped up, I promise. I just like to cut off a little extra silicone there. Hey, I think I'm going to put a little bit in here. It should be enough at least for one. Oops. It might be enough for two. And this is the biggest one in the mold here. Put a little bit more in there, and I'm making a mess, as usual. There we go. Let me get you up. All right, I think I'm gonna use my scraper. I'm gonna scrape all my cups into another one of these, and I'll be back because I'm gonna go ahead and mix up. This mold takes 14 ounces, and when I come back, I will mix the colors together and pour it. So I'll be back soon. All right, everyone, I have my cup scraped. So we're gonna divide this in equal parts. Well, except for that one. That one's the white. We're going to do less of the white. All right, wait a minute. Did I do that right? Wait a minute. Oh, no, I did not. What in the world? Okay. I'll get it together in a minute. All right, let's see. 5. Yeah. 5. And then 4 of the white. Don't ask me. Okay, wait a minute. This one doesn't quite have 5 in it yet. I don't want as much of the white because it can take over with that pigment paste. Okay. Alright, so we're going to use the ocean white pigment paste here. Get some, oh, I hate it when it goes to that side like that. Get some of that in there. I'm going to go on and start stirring him up. I'll try to get this off the side here, if I can. And then I will probably mix this one about 3 times just to make sure that there is no streaking. No streaking in this white. I don't want that pigment paste to fall to the bottom and ruin this mold. Now I am going to put this bottom part, not the top, into the vacuum chamber. And if it doesn't come out nice and marbly, I'll redo it again. Alright, I'm going to call that a day on that one. Alright, let's see here. Get this one in here. Put a little bit more. Should be good for that one, but I will double check. Get it all nice and stirred up. It's a big old cup, but I didn't want to mess up another cup just to mix this. Okay. Just to mix this in here. Alright, I'm going to leave that. That's the mermaid dust. Start to call it malachite. Mermaid dust from May Spring. Love that color. And now we have the purple amethyst from May Spring. Also a very beautiful color. Oop. Don't want to make a mess. I am going to vacuum chamber all the resin with the mica powder in it. And then, like I said, I am going to put this bottom part of the mold in the vacuum chamber and just get those bubbles to hopefully pop up out of the flowers. Because that was where I got the bubbles at the last time, in those darn flowers. So, oh, and I filled up the whole mold with just scraping, and I do mean scraping them cups of glitter. So we got 5 arrowheads in glitter today. And, yep, that is perfect. Love May Spring micas. Now I'm going to circle back here. I'm going to stir this one up again. Like I said, I'll probably be stirring this one up 3 times just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side. I really should mix it with a paddle mixer to save my hands, because anybody that mixes by hand knows eventually your hand get tired of mixing. Alright, I don't see any streaks in there. I see bubbles, but no streaks. Alright, call that one a day. I'm going to mix this one up one more time here. It's kind of hard to mix in this big old cup here. Goodness. Just don't want any powder floating. No powder floating. I don't see any, but I see trillions of bubbles popping up, so it does degas on its own. If you don't have a vacuum chamber, just let it sit here and spritz it with some alcohol once in a while. Just don't let it get too hot. Alright, I think that is good. I'm going to stir this one just one more time real quick, just to be on the safe side. That was 3 stirs. Put a little bit of alcohol in here and off to the vacuum chamber. I found the plug that I had made. I just had extra silicone, poured it in a cup and put a little wire string so I could pop it up. So I'll be using that. That's what I was going to use the last time, but could not find him. He was buried in a drawer, but I found him. Alright, I'm going to vacuum chamber these and be right back. Alrighty, everyone, we are back. Oh, I see a glitter. Not today if I can help it. Whew, I tell you, the glitter gonna be the death of me. Alright, so I put this on my little thing so we can, you know, do it in the vacuum chamber here. Alrighty. The mermaid dust, the white. And then the amethyst. The amethyst kind of takes over a little bit there. He's such a pretty purple. And we're going to go green. And we're going to do some white. And then pipel again. Now see how it's getting up there? I'm about to go on and put him into this vacuum chamber. Yeah, because he is almost to the top. So what I'm going to do now is just go simply put it in the vacuum chamber for probably less than a minute. Because I almost dropped it. Because I basically just want to, pop up those bubbles. I ain't trying to do nothing else but pop those bubbles up. Almost dropped the whole thing. Slipped out my finger. That would have been a disaster. Oh yeah, come on bubbles. They already coming up just from the pressure of the vacuum chamber. I'm just afraid that it's gonna blend all my colors in here. So I just want to get it to where it's just coming up. Alright, so we got a lot of bubbles coming up. And you know what? I'm going to stop it right there and hope that we did a good job of getting them up to the top. Because if I go any further, I got a feeling we're going to meld all the colors into one big masterpiece here. Alright. Oh gosh. And like I said, if I do not do a good job on this, then you know what? I will do it again. So if it does not turn out good, I will do it again. But we'll never know unless we try. Alrighty. So that filled him up there. Please come out nice with no bubbles. Please, please, please. Let me clean up my little bit of mess here. Like I said, if it melded too much or she doesn't like it, I will redo it again just the other way and hope for no bubbles. All right, let me get this one down here. I'm going to scoochie him over to here. Oops, I'm moving everything. Scoochie you over here. Please do your magic, honey. Now this one I am not going to put in the vacuum chamber because it did pretty darn good, but we are putting, I want to, oh, this thing, okay. I'm going to put that over that little hole there. And I think I'm going to just give that a little spray on that one. Oh, you know what? I tied these together. I think I'm going to untie them so I can just pour naturally here. Get it centered. And I'm going to just simply pour on top of this some white. Just like if I was pouring down something in the middle of anything else. Oops, plastic bag going everywhere. And then we will, let's see here, get this one. So just go back and forth with your colors. And then, oh, that come flying out of there. Now didn't it? And I do this until it kind of fills up a little bit for me. And then I release the top and let it flow in. Okay. Some white. And I made up 14 ounces for this. Start back with this one. We should have enough to do her a little butterfly too, like we did the last time. Some white. 14 and enough for a butterfly. Alright, so that is filled up there. It's already at the rim, so let it run down a little bit more there. I'm gonna simply just pop it up. And I know this thing is in y'all way, but the bubbles are coming up out that rose. Hey, what did I do with, uh-oh. I don't know what I did with my extras mold. Dang it. I usually put, oh, I put it over here. Yeah, because I'm going to just sit this simply on my mold over here and let it drain off. All right. Pop those bubbles up. They are coming up on their own, so that's a good thing. He doesn't want to pop. Alright, so I'm going to just go on and fill her up now. There's another bubble coming up, see him? I don't have much of this one left, but I'm going to just ooze it in here. Believe me, we'll have plenty when we scrape it for the butterfly. And the white. And I'm gonna throw the rest of this purple in here until it fills up. There we go. And the bubbles are still popping up. Hopefully this is gone. I was gonna say I'm gonna have a flambe over here. Now I didn't stick nothing down in this flower this time. Hopefully. Oh, I forgot I put clear in this butterfly to finish it off the other day. Oh man, I only got one of these made. I know I should have made two. There's some clear coat down in here. I had some left. Oh, I guess I'm gonna just fill it up anyway. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm gonna just fill it up anyway. Thank God that wasn't a full cup of resin, Lord. I would have had a mess going on there. Goodness, I'm dropping things. Oh, I started with the purple and I would. So I'm just simply going to fill this up now with the green. He'll just have a clear top to him. And actually, I am going to put him through the vacuum chamber too, because this little booger here gets bubbles in each one of these. So I'm popping him in here. Popping you in here, bud. Just to get those bubbles to pop up. And I just will to pull out another, let's see, butterfly mold. This one's got some glitter in it, but I'm not going to worry about it. Put some in there. Try to get him a little marbled here. Try. Alright, let me go check on this butterfly over here. Oh, that is oozing out everywhere. Alright, I'm going to just let it sit in there with the pressure on while I fill this other little butterfly up. We'll just have two different butterflies. Even though this one's a little matte, that's fine. Oh, see, I still got some bubbles coming out. So that's at least good. At least they're popping up. Okay. Let's see if I can get some more white in this one. Go on and fill him up. He's almost full. And then I can just top off the other one once he comes out of the vacuum chamber there. All right. Might need, where's my little, oh, there it is. I like these little hard plastic scrapers. I think they're called glue, oh dang it, what do you call it? Glue spreaders. I like them personally. It's got some dried, well, it's a clear piece, oh well. All right, let me go check on Mr. Butterfly over here and get all this over here. Try to keep this clean. It'd be a hot mess when you're pouring resin, you guys. Y'all know that. If y'all do resin, y'all know we have resin spots everywhere. All right, let me get this on out. Oh, let the pressure loose a little too fast there. Oh yeah, see now this one done melted all together. That's what I didn't want to happen. See, he done came out and everything. That's what I didn't want to happen. We might still get a bubble in this because all of it's on the outside. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, this is all probably done made one color knowing my luck. That's why I didn't want to chance it with that. I just wanted to try to get those bubbles to pop up. And that was it. Alright, so I'm going to top this one off. And we are almost done. I will be scraping the rest of this into my scrappy mold over here. Because, well, I'm not got enough stuff that's poured here. All right, you guys, so we're gonna let this cure. I'm gonna get my heat mat on, get this one cured up for us, and we will be back to unmold. Well, this one can take a little bit more, so I'm gonna just go on and scrape him up and fill him up here with that green. Yep. All right, I will see y'all back, please. All fingers crossed that this comes out gorgeous. Please. All right, you guys, see you back soon. I'm back, everyone. Let's start with the smallest stuff here and see how this stuff turned out. Oh, that turned out pretty. Very pretty butterfly. That one is pretty. Okay, we'll start with all the little stuff and then go to the main one. This is gorgeous. With that just glitter mixed in. See, that's the two glitters. Needs a little trim in there. Oh, very pretty, very pretty. I have hopes for the butterfly box now. Seeing these two glitters together. What is that got in? I don't know what that is that got in there. Alrighty, very gorgeous. Let's see if we got any. Oh, where'd my tape go? Let me get some of this stuff off of here. Well, it don't want to come off. Doesn't want to come off. Usually tape pulls it right off. It's very stuck on here today, huh? Now I do see some micro bubbles that came up right here. But let's hope everything else Oh, did we get bubbles this time? Now this one had that clear. Oh, we got just a few. Yep, just a little bit. Okay, so that's that clear with the crushed crystal in it. Still looks pretty though. He still looks pretty. He's just a little clear at the top. Yep. Still very pretty though. All right, let's see how this box did. The lid should be fine. Hopefully no glitter floated in him. Oh, I did get a bubble right there. But that's the only spot. That is the only spot. And I didn't put my stick down in there, but it's not a bad bubble. I can fix that. All right, let's see here. Oh, that goes to the other one. This one goes to this one. Put that on the back. Now, this is the one I'm worried about. Let's see here. Let's put this back here. I can fix that bubble on the top there. No problem on the jar. Let's see how this one turned out. Please, no bubbles, and please, no mishaps on the marbling. Oh, okay. Not as many. There's one little one right there that I can see so far. None on this top at all. And this is the other side. Oh, that one turned out great. It marbled good. Each one is going to turn out differently. This is pretty. It did not mess up the marbling. I don't feel like it did. Oh, that is pretty. So pretty. I gotta trim the box a little bit. See that little edge around it right there? Oh, but so beautiful. So it did work really good. Yeah, I just gotta trim that edge. Okay, so that did work out really good. Thank you, Lord. I was so worried about it just going muddy. After being in that vacuum chamber, I was worried about it going muddy. And each pour is going to be entirely different. Now, I can pour this again. It'll be totally different. Again, it's never going to be the same. Well, let's start with our resin mold express in the end here. Let's see if we can get this butterfly out of. Just a few little bubbles there. Not bad at all. Something that oh, never mind. But I can still just fill those in with a little bit of resin. But ooh, but that's a heavy top. You could use just the top for a paperweight there. But very, very pretty. Very pretty. Now let's try the bottom, which should look like those. Oh, Lord. Let me loosen everything up here. Pray I don't cut my finger. Okay, not too bad. Okay. Gotta get it off the wings. Oh my goodness, ouch. Okay, so that turned out really good as well. Just got to trim that bottom. It's small, but really deep. Okay, where's my problem spot? Because it's not fitting. There we go. It fits on tight, but I still need to trim it. Looks really good though. It's a little different, but it looks really pretty. This thing is tall. Like, really tall. Where's the thing at? What is this, like 3 inches tall? Yeah. And about 4.5 wide at the, actually it's a little bit more than 4.5 wide. See the depth of it. The usable depth is like 1.5. Yeah, it turned out cute though. I like it. Just gotta do some trimming. Boy, that's a tall butterfly. But it's so cute. So cute. Everything turned out really, really, really cute. Just gotta do some trimming. And this turned out really, really good. I like it. Really nice. Let me see. This bubble right here, I can fill that with some UV resin, or I might just pour another lid. But, well, where did all my stuff go? You know, it's always, you can never find nothing when you need it, and then when you don't need it, it's right there in front of your face, as usual. Just trim that out a little bit. Like I said, I might end up making another top for her. Yeah, because, well, I mean, it's fixable, but I think I might end up making just another top for her. The only thing I got to do is make a top. That's all. Yeah, I think I will end up making another top for her, because I don't like doing the UV resin. Let me go, not on the top handle. So yeah, I mean, the base is good. I just really need to I think I'm gonna just make another top. I take the deburring tool, go around, and then I will finish smoothing it out with the fingernail file here. But for right now, just get all this little real sharp stuff off so I don't slice my finger. There we go. Still a little bit right in here. You can kind of tell where it needs to come off at, because it looks like overpour. So you can kind of tell. Yeah, see, now it fits perfectly. Just got to get that little bit of overpour off of there. Yeah, I'm just not in love with the bubble on top of that rose there. Nope, nope, nope. Put you in the scrappy bin. After all, it is scrappies, right? But other than that, it turned out great. Got one little bubble right there, but I can fix that. It turned out good. Yeah, I think I'll just pour another top for her. I want to pour that mold again, but do something different. I want to paint it. The flowers, I want to paint the flowers, so sometime this week we might be doing this again. We'll see. But she can always just put that there. But That one, a little matchy too much. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And that little few seconds did bring those bubbles out of these little flowers in here. So that's awesome. The bottom's poured good. I'll take a fingernail file and shave that up because there's too many lumps and bumps for this to get around. Way too many. Alright, you guys. I will see y'all tomorrow for Turtle Tortoise Tuesday. Bye for now, loves. Thank y'all so much for stopping by and crafting with me. Love you guys. Bye.